That time is 8:27 in the morning time on this third morning, June 27th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Chillo Morning News on this third morning, June 27th, 2019. Good morning to y'all. This lovely third morning, June 27th, 2019. It is 8:27 in the morning time, and it is 64 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories out of Peter Chillo Morning News at 8:27 is 2020. Democrats fight for breakout moments, take shots at Trump at round one of the parliamentary debate in Miami. China is dying to present Trump with terms for a selling trade deal, according to the Wall Street Journal. Nancy Pelosi rejects bipartisan border bill. Democrat debate Spanish. Views react to candidate speaking Spanish. Second Democrat debate could come down to Biden versus senators. Klobuchar interrupts instantly in the Bush Ratchet. I would say there's 3 women up there. Without a nice feature of country songs. Democrats lead with the left. For a USC gynecologist, George Settle charged with sex assaults of 16 patients. Republicans appear to not understand the hijack and defendant Kellyanne Conway. People while trying to donate to detain migrants, Border Patrol were accepted. Angela Merkel seen shaking for the second time in weeks. Europe on alert as heat wave intensifies. Trump peace plan conferences flip on as his widow as political Iran crisis explorer. Trump arrives at a global economic summit with a full agenda and a list of grievances. Schedule falls. Residents rally in protest of state budget allocation. Ford to cut 12,000 jobs in Europe by the end of 2020. Ford Power Wagon has Pier 1 Imports closed 57 stores and more closed could be coming, interim CEO said. Look at that stocks now. Down 11.40 at 26.536.82. SP5 down 3.60 at 29.32.78. The Nasdaq up 25.25 at 79.09.97. SO2 glass films to continue to spread around the Northern Hemisphere. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk and Mark Engine and makes a surprise visit to Florida. SpaceX Falcon Heavy successfully launches with 24 satellites. Big Bird giant 1,000 pounds. Birds once roamed around Europe. HPV vaccine benefits exceeds expectations to lead to elimination of cervical cancer. Rallying doctors share how they saved a 12-year-old after infection nearly takes her life. Subscription model of hepatitis meds could help states limit drug costs. New study list links come minimally prescribed and medication to decrease risk of dementia. Arguments against this pass quickly. Donald Trump arrives at Japan at a G20 summit. Venezuela, Colombia, China, Venezuela, Colombia, Chile ban failed Maduro assassination plot. Bolsonaro, the traffic cocaine, and G20 bound Air Force plane and a second ball. South North Korea shut off to take bold future measures to help resume the stalled negotiations with the United States Special Security Advisor to the President Moon Jae-in on Thursday. A Russian passenger plane attempted to make an emergency landing and missed the runway and crashed into the building, killing 2 crew members of the 40, he said. The U.S. Supreme Court is expected to decide Thursday if the Trump administration can deny the controversial question around citizenship to 2026 before the just recess for the summer. Asylum Officers Union Trump migration policy goes against the nation's moral fabric. Researchers see new varieties to the bolster voter program. Marijuana relay jobs grown but largely hidden. The 7-mile cyclist killed in the runoff New Hampshire crash were honored Wednesday night with vigil at the VFW and Whitman. Sheriff's winners asked agreements despite opposition. Bridgewater to help build her home with the Surf Woman's mission trip. Peter Channel with 8:32 time out for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Red Sox fall to the Chicago White Sox 8-7 Sox 7-9 off as they'll be traveling to London to take on Yankees Saturday and Sunday. President Trevor invites U.S. WNT to White House after Revenue Bar. FIFA wins display action against Cameroon. U.S. WNT French slashed the real World Cup final and one of the toughest positions he has ever faced in life as River Luongo hangs up the pads at 19 seasons. Peter Childer's time is 8:32 time out for Peter Childer. Travis Transit check. Beep on the MBTA Rail Service Operator. Reduce speeds and service levels due to ongoing signal system problems near JFK UMass. From out 9 train 7:55 8 a.m. from South Station operate 5 minutes basket between South Station Reedville, Worcester train 50. 7 a.m. from out operate South Station operate 5 minutes basket due to labor of equipment. And the ferries out looking good. Looking at that was in Zimbabwe's. In Rhode Island, 95, southbound side, so between Protective Providence, 95, northbound side, so the work stretch, down to Edwards Avenue, Providence, 185, westbound side, so the Seacon stretch, Meadow Bridge on the southbound side, Little Soul, 146 on both ends by line, North Smith, Rhode Island, 99, northbound side, slow on 122 in Woonsocket. Route 4 is southbound side, so between Exeter and North Kingstown. 95, northbound side, slow around the Route 1 in Sheridan and Hibiscus between Boston 3 and Auto 128 in Canton, 45 at the northbound side, between Milford and Route 9 in Westport, 24 at the northbound side, slow between. Stoughton on the 128 in Canton, Route 3 at the northbound side, slow between. 18 away down the Brain 2 split, Route 60 eastbound side, little slow on the Bouncable stretch and 7 expressway. The northbound side switch, way 2 split down and mass back downtown Boston. 7 expressway, southbound side to the Dorchester stretch, 1 way. The northbound side between the Brain 2 split over there now, the Route 20 Waltham. 485 at the northbound side between Milford down and Westport. Mass back eastbound side so on the 8 down Zig Bridge, the downtown Boston, mass back westbound so low between Lower Banana, the Prute Tunnel, and 83 both of the downtown Boston backed up. 7 expressway, northbound side, slow between the Brain 2 split down and the mass back. 93, northbound side, little store, 128 out in Redding and 128 southbound side, so between Linfield and Waltham. Route 3 southbound side, 495, Long Island, 128 Burlington. 93 southbound side, so between Andover and Boston. 495 at the southbound side, slow between Andover and Lawrence. And then Hibiscus between Low Island and Chumsford, and then Hibiscus between Harvard and Marlborough and 29 eastbound side, 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. And before we go to the weather, all right, let's move on to the weather. There'll be a low risk but a strong and severe, locally severe thunderstorms from midday Saturday to Saturday evening. Today, patch fog before 9 a.m. Otherwise, clouds mid morning, the gradual clear will have 86 degrees. Live variable wind tonight, part of about 59 degrees. South about 6 miles to come live variable every night for Friday. Most that's 98 degrees. Call wind coming to the northwest about 5 miles after the Friday night. Slight chances of showers between 3 and 5 a.m. Then slight chances of showers and thunderstorms after 5 a.m. Part of about 65 degrees. South about 3 to 6 miles out, just about 20% for Saturday. Chances of showers and thunderstorms, but showers likely to be a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Most guys about 85 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles out, just about 6%. Sorry, showers likely to be a thunderstorm before 7 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Then a chance of showers after 9 p.m. Part of got about 65 degrees. And west of about 3 to 5 miles out, trips to 6% for Sunday. Showers waiting before 10 a.m. Part of got about 70, about 59 degrees. North is about 5 to 7 miles out, trips to 6% for Monday. Partly south got about 70, about 61 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour for Tuesday. Both sides going to 82 about 64 degrees. West about 7 miles an hour for Wednesday. Both sides going to 83 degrees. Northwest about 7 miles an hour. Right now, North did it. Foggy to miss at 64 degrees. And now Kevin's facing a civil lawsuit for alleged corruption in a Nantucket restaurant in July 2016. That's filed a civil lawsuit against the disgraced star. And that's me for the Peter Channel Morning news on this. First morning, June 27th, 2019. Peter was hope you have a good morning and a good day. Hope you have a wonderful day.